As the first week of December actually comes to a close, I know a lot of you guys are probably in despair. When are we actually going to get some good games in the Roblox anime community? Are there any games? A lot of people are actually quitting from the community in general. I've seen a lot of people in the comment section say, yeah, they're actually done with Roblox, especially after the announcement that Revolveragz is getting delayed. This community feels hopeless, and 2025 has been a waiting simulator. 2024, everything got delayed, pushed to 2025. Everybody's been waiting in 2025 just to end up getting everything pushed to 2026. So not only was it a waiting simulator, it was a delay simulator also. Yes, we had some games at the start of the year that held us for a little while before the developers low-key kind of sold, in my opinion, but they weren't even anime games. None of the games that came out that actually helped the community in any way or helped the community in a way, shape, or form were even from the anime community. They were non-anime games, and that is genuinely crazy. In my opinion, the anime community is the best. Obviously, I'm a bit biased, but we do have the most talented developers outside of those that are creating games that are like battlegrounds games and anime battle arena games. They don't count. They don't count. I'm talking about the developers actually making proper RPG games, and even some may not be RPG games, but they're still good. And 2025 is looking hopeless, genuinely. I've been hearing rumors. I haven't confirmed anything, but I've been hearing rumors of VV getting delayed or pushed back till 2026. I've been hearing rumors, again, none of are confirmed, but I've been hearing rumors of Hinokami potentially getting pushed back to 2026 as well. But if you guys remember from the Hinokami dev vlog, they actually did say if the game needs more time, they will push it back. So anytime a developer says anything along those lines, you just have to assume it's not coming when they say it was gonna come. So that already excludes quite a few games. I know Sinborn actually hasn't said anything. They haven't even uploaded any videos. I know they have a Patreon, but if you look at their Patreon, a lot of the things that are old from like 2024, I think the latest post was from July of 2025. I mean, oh my gosh, July of 2025, and people are paying for that's crazy. And then I also know Sinborn does have a Discord server, but you have to pay on the Patreon in order to access it, so it's kind of private, or pay to access Discord server. Again, who knows if they're even posting inside of that Discord server. Honestly, I'm gonna make a whole separate video about that if that game doesn't come out by the end of this year. And even Tokyo Re has publicly announced that they are essentially going to delay. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but yeah, they actually posted this on the 1st of December. And if you actually read the screenshot on the screen, it's quite obvious 1 or 2 is not going to get picked. Look at the brackets. I'm not a particular fan of this, and I'm also not something I'm especially enthusiastic about on number 2. So obviously 3 is going to be the pick. Yeah, there doesn't even need to be an explanation of what may or may not happen that would lead to the other 2. Let's stop it. Roblox developers love to give people false hope, and we all know the latter isn't true. You're gonna pick 3. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately everything is delayed. Everything is delayed. Happy, fun, that's great, but yeah, you get my point without me having to tell you. Everything's getting delayed, nothing's coming, and it looks quite bleak. However, there are 2 games that are actually meant to be coming out in 2025 that the developers stated will be coming out in 2025 that there's actually hope for, and I will call these the 2 Roblox anime games that actually give hope for 2025. And let's actually talk about both of these games. So without further ado, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and let's get straight into today's video. Itami. Now Itami is a My Hero Academia inspired Roblox anime game, and I've made a video on this game before. Genuinely, it does look super high quality, and the owner of the game even said this recently, 3 days ago to be exact. Yes, the game's are RPG. Yes, the game will be mobile compatible. Yes, the game will be on console. Yes, we're adding all for one. Yes, we're adding one for all. No, we're not adding all for one. Yes, we are releasing. So, and if you guys don't know, the owner also said this game is meant to release in 2025. So this is 2025, and Fresh saying that kind of indicates that a December release. So fingers crossed, we're hoping Itami actually does release. Again, from the sneaks you're seeing on the screen, the game really does look high quality. I mean, for some reason in My Hero games, when you have ignition, you're never actually able to run around the map with it as it's meant to be used. But in this game, we do have that. And no, this isn't even me glazing, it's actually just me saying what's in the game, like genuinely. There's only been one OG game that has actually used quarks for transportation in the past, and literally all the games we've gone afterwards have always just been lackluster in terms of My Hero game. In general, we don't really get any My Hero games on the platform because of that whole game fam situation. So I'm definitely looking forward to Itami. And yes, I genuinely hope this game is more to what meets the eye. I mean, the fact that we're gonna have an inner world is actually super interesting. I do want to see what they do with that. That alone already piques my interest because it's something no other game of My Hero has actually done. To unlock your quirk, you're actually going to have to fight your inner self, and your inner self is always evolving and learning based off of how you approach attacking it. That's genuinely interesting to me. If the AI is as good as described, this is going to be a whole interesting concept. And yes, there's going to be entrance exams for like the heroes, and they said there's going to be a villain equivalent to that as well, which is also going to be super interesting to see how that's implemented and pulled off. Hopefully it's not an instance place or an instance situation where you're by yourself. Hopefully you get to participate with other people. That would be super interesting as well. But the possibilities are not endless with Itami because it is based off My Hero. But I'm genuinely curious to see how they make the gameplay interesting for a long period of time, because on the most part, My Hero is just hero villain simulator role playing. I don't want to have to make buildings that are on fire not be on fire anymore. I don't want to role play as a firefighter for a majority of my gameplay, and I do want to see what they do with that later stage portion of progression. Is it going to stale out, or is there going to be more to do in those latter stages? Because obviously the beginning stages will probably be get to a certain point, unlock your quirk, or fight your inner self for your quirk, or however that process is going to be like, and then probably like you're able to attend your examination, which is probably the hero promotion or the villain promotion, and then what do you do after that? So that's going to be very interesting to find out. Hopefully there's like really interesting hero and villain events and something towards that latter stage that you're able to actually grind. And next we actually have Pantera. Now Pantera is a Roblox anime Bleach inspired game, and you guys know I've been looking forward to this game since about 2023 is when we first saw this game sneak peeks. Now from the old trailer that they had back in 2023 to what clips I've been seeing in 2025, the game's changed quite a bit in terms of like its base combat. Hasn't improved like immensely, but you can see the changes in the small detail to the game's base combat that's genuinely good. Like it looks way better than it did before, and it looked good before. So that's that. And it would be nice to experience a genuinely good Bleach game. Now we always get Bleach games on this platform, genuinely always. I don't even know why. Bleach definitely does have a good gameplay formula for this platform, like genuinely. There's a longevity that could be found in Bleach games. However, Bleach games never always completely do it right, and as sad as it is to say, only Type Soul has ever gotten Bleach correct to a certain extent. I'm not talking about recent Type Soul, I'm talking about 2023 OG Type Soul. That version of Type Soul was genuinely fun, genuinely amazing. Everything after that first initial release was just kind of, it was a no-go, genuinely a no. But Pantera looks really good. The sneaks I've been seeing are genuinely impressive. The game looks sleek, the game looks smooth, and the gameplay looks interesting. I don't know enough about the game to yap about it for 15 minutes straight, but I do and I have seen enough for me to be very interested in the game. And again, the owner has said Pantera is meant to actually be releasing in 2025. Now, fingers crossed. They've definitely been doing testing, because from this sneak that you're seeing on the screen right now, you can actually see the people that are dead are normal players. So it's either the rumors of testing were true, because yes, people have been spreading rumors about testing. So it's either the rumors of testing were true, or he just let a handful of players into the game and they've just been messing about. Regardless of whichever it is, Pantera should be around the corner, and this is definitely going to, if it is, this is definitely going to be that game that actually puts 2025 in some sort of saving grace. Hopefully it comes out. And if any of the games that I said to come out, as in Itami and Pantera, both don't end up coming out this year, guys, it's over. It's over. It's over. So fingers crossed. Hopefully we see one, if not two of these games, or should I say one, if not both of these games this year. We have 3 weeks left, guys. Please, fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and peace.